Welcome, everyone, to Castaway the Desert. I'm Grant, your game master and America's favorite dog mom. This is our second episode of the series. So, if you're new to our show, let me tell you about our game, our charity, and your donation tiers. We're playing Castaway by Afterthought Committee, a wonderful team gracious enough to sponsor our stream. If you like the system we use here tonight, our friends at Afterthought Committee have added 50 community copies of the game to their itch page as of last week. Thank you to them for their support of this stream. Now, some quick content warnings. Our game is a survival game after all, so keep in mind that there is potential for the following. 1. Physical harm via violence, accident, illness, weather, and etc. Our characters can die. Physical deterioration due to lack of needed nutrition, including hunger and dehydration. Our game takes place in a harsh desert. Knowing deceit, including gaslighting, lying, and betraying previously established trust. Our characters will be choosing who leaves the game every week, either via vote or via death. Our cast has all met and fully consented to this game, and safety tools are in place. Next, a quick guide to how the rules of our game work. There are two things to be aware of. One are stats. They are physical and mental fortitude. Each character has a modifier in these stats as well as a special skill in each stat. They start with a dice pool starting with a d12. However, that dice can lower as they take conditions. This can range from anything physical like injury, hunger, or mental like stress and panic. Anytime they take a condition, they will drop their die down next to the lowest one. If they take 5 conditions, their character dies. Last note, we are raising funds for the ACLU. I don't know if you've noticed how dicey things have gotten here in the United States over the last week since I last wrote this script, but the ACLU is a nonprofit legal services team that defends our civil liberties nationwide. We encourage you to donate not just for this wonderful cause, but also to change the game. Our donors have the following options. If you donate at least $5 tonight, you are entered into our weekly giveaway. I'll have more info for you on this in a bit. $10 to add +1 to a future roll for a player. $20 to give a random secret advantage to a player. $25 to heal a condition for a player. And if we hit an equivalent of $100 tonight, I will inflict a random condition on a random player. When you are donating, please be sure to include your name and which castaway you're intending to help. Anyone who donates at least $5 tonight will be entered into a raffle to win one of 2 handmade chainmail dice bags from Junk Mail in either Anura Green or Hadruris Tan. You'll also be getting a full dice set. Yeah, I said a full dice set from Enchanted Serpent Dice. And if you don't win either of our raffles tonight, you will be automatically entered into our week 6 raffle to win your very own custom dice set from this season's sponsor, Enchanted Serpent Dice. And yeah, those donations stack. So if you donated last week and you donate tonight, guess what? You already have 2 entries into the week 6 raffle. Bully for you. Now, with all of that out of the way, let us re-enter the desert. Welcome back, Team Anura and Team Hadruris. When we last left all of you, you were heading to the second challenge of the series. Before you lies a series of hills, little tiny bumps in the sand all across the desert, as well as off in the distance, a podium. You see your host, Chet Cheddar, standing before you, already welcoming the remaining members of Team Anura. And he says to all of you, welcome, castaways. This week, we are going to be building a sand castle. Now, before I get into any of that, we get to make a few announcements because during my yapping, we crossed our $300 threshold. So which means I get to
Yo!
you.
Woo!
First things first, Zeke, you got 2 conditions healed. You're back to a D12. But since we crossed the $300 thresh mark, it means we get to inflict a random condition on a random castaway. And the shadowy producers behind me have whispered in my ear that that condition goes to Amber. So, Kim, you are down to a D10. I'm going to blame it on the hot summer sun because we keep hosting these challenges in the middle of the dang desert when the sun hangs the highest. And no matter where you try to escape it, it's just inescapable. 110 in the shade, you could say. So let's take you to the challenge. Before we get started, I'm going to just do a little quick Jeff Probst style check in with the players, see how you're feeling this week. And why don't we start with you, Amber? How is the desert treating you so far? Do you feel confident in your team's ability to continue winning challenges?
I mean, we went pretty easy on that first week. So I think this week we're going to keep going on that, although it's kind of hot.
Oh,
It
it's
is a
always
desert.
gonna be hot. It's a desert out here. Karis, same question. Your team lost last week. What are you gonna do differently to try and secure victory this week? I think you're muted.
I'll croak, no joke. That's it.
I see the frog team is rallying behind that cry. Smokey, are you at all intimidated by what appears to be newfound unity from Team Anura?
I don't know. I'd like to see it in today's challenge.
Daring, challenging, bold, even. Leo, how do you react to that, knowing the other team seems pretty unflapped?
The destiny that awaits all of us will be there regardless of what we do. If we're going to win, we're going to win. And that's all there is to it.
I guess we'll just have to see. Gilly, how do you feel about Destiny?
I played a lot of Destiny back home. What? I'm sorry. I was just reckoning with adding being voted out to my list of many fears.
That is the pervasive fear of Castaway, knowing that you can do everything possible and still go home. Zeke, is that thought looming over you before you begin this challenge? You've already been to one vote. What's stopping you from going to another?
I mean, I think at the end of the day, we kind of have an idea of what's really at stake now, and we've come together, and all we can do is focus on what we're going to accomplish today.
There's a lot of confidence in speaking of doing your best and hoping for the best. Nora, are you a hope for the best type, or are you a make your own destiny type?
I guess it's hope for the best, because really, when it comes down to surviving, the best is surviving. And like, not the best is not surviving. So really, like, you gotta hope for the best. I mean, if you're doing that on your own, that's cool, but it's nice to have company, I guess.
That is true. The beginning portions of this game are all about company and working together, but there is always that impending future part of the show where you do have to watch out for yourself. Hell, you might even have to do that in the team portion. Keats, how do you balance looking out for number one while also being a team player?
Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time right now. I'm experiencing things like empathy, which, like, not gonna lie, that's a heart with a knife in it for an alpha, or a knife to the heart. I don't know how that goes, but you know what? I've got a hot mom and a bunch of dudes with totally radical crafting skills. So I think we got this in the bag. We just gotta stick together. Maybe I can lead this pack.
A lot of interesting insights this week. Franz, thoughts on empathy, a strength or a weakness in a game like this?
Oh yeah, I think that the empathy is definitely a good thing to have for your own teammates. Yeah. However, I do think that the other team is going to lose and perhaps die in the desert heat. And my biggest concern is just keeping our team going forward.
And so the lines in the sand, fuck it, pun intended, seem to have been drawn. So why don't I introduce you to your next challenge? Of course, the winning team will be given immunity, won't be going to the vote tonight, and you'll also be getting a sizable reward if you win. But let's talk about what it takes to win this week, shall we? You're going to be building a sand castle, as I have said. Each member of your team will be responsible for finding supplies to build a sand castle buried in the desert. There are 4 total supplies, and each castaway is responsible for finding one of them. We've buried them in the sand, we've hidden them in cacti. You're responsible for finding the tools you need to successfully build a sand castle. Once you've collected all 4 things you need, one for each member of your team, you will all together work to be the first to complete the sandcastle shown on the blueprint on that podium over there. First team to successfully build their sandcastle wins immunity and wins a reward. He opens a picnic basket full of fresh fruits, freshly sprayed vegetables, the kind you see at the grocery store, a nice healthy bushel of things to keep your body going. And this will be your reward. These will, of course, stave off your hunger condition for as long as you remain in the team phase of the game. And if you have a hunger condition, you can roll to try and resolve one by eating something from this bushel. Now, let's talk about the mechanics of your game here today. To find a bag that contains supplies to build a sandcastle, that's a DV of 11. You're going to make a mental roll to see if you can find one. Just like last week, you will go in team order. Now, Team Hadruris, you, of course, have one extra member of your team, so you will need to choose someone to sit out this week. While you decide who that is, I'll tell you how to build the sandcastle. Once every member of your team has passed a DV of 11, then you will all roll a physical roll at the same time. You want the total of all of your rolls to be 40 or higher. If you don't make 40, you don't build the sand castle, and you'll keep trying until you do. It doesn't stack. You start over every time. All 4 of your die need to equal 40. Any questions?
9.
You have 9 questions. Okay, first one. Okay. Just kidding, Juicy. I knew what you meant. Now, Team Hadruris, who is sitting out from your team this week?
We're still team huddling here.
Sure. Take your time. No rush at all. It gives me a moment to get caught up on these donations because I just noticed we're already a mere $40 away from hitting our $400 goal.
Yay!
Oh, look at that.
You
Gang.
generous nerds.
Speaking of nerds, hey, you nerds, make sure you're checking the info booth in the Discord so you can see if you are getting +1s donated to you. They might come in handy sooner than you think. The Hadruris team is in a deep debate as they all point fingers at each other.
Ja, ein Minuten. Gosh.
Okay, listen.
Come on, we don't got all day.
I'm
Take it
filling the
easy,
space
man.
here.
Take it easy.
I think
It's
we've
hot out
come
here.
to a decision.
Chet, I think I'm gonna sit down for this one if everyone's okay with that.
Gilly, take a rest, man. You've been working real hard.
I
You're the
clap
heart
you
of
on
this
the
team,
back.
man.
Clap you on the back and I say, "You got this, son. Why don't you take a rest over there? We
Mhm.
got this. We'll bring it home for you."
I'll go to the sit-up bench and look for scorpions and such before I take a seat.
Yeah, like the scorpion maneuver, like rooting us on, that's gonna really do it. You
That's
got
gonna
this.
do it.
Okay.
All right, Gilly is on. They're all scorpion kissing. Gilly is on the bench for this week's challenge, which means everyone else will be competing. So we're going to line you up in alphabetical order, just like we did last week. You are rolling until you pass the DV of 11. And this week, I won't mess up who's on what team. So here we go. We are starting with Amber and Karis. You are looking to make a mental roll. DV is 11. Chet Cheddar
right.
raises his hands in the air and says, on your marks, get set, roll. This is the first part. We're looking for something to help us build a sandcastle. First thing anyone needs is a shovel. Let me know what you get, Karis.
16.
16 for Amber.
And I have a skill in foraging.
That will work here.
8 plus 16.
Karis and
go.
Amber, no problem. Bring bags back to their team. A shovel in hand. That brings us to Keats versus Franz.
Dude, my tummy hurts right now, but I think that's just going to fuel me towards victory.
Yeah, I was wondering, could I possibly just talk to one of the crew and glad hand them to like ask for a shovel?
Well, we already have a shovel.
Oh,
So sorry, there's a squeaking behind me because there's a small dog in my office. No, this is all you, Franz. No help.
okay. Then I will find the perfect sand for building the castle. So I'm going to use my art restoration to go to the different textures and granulations of the sand in order to find the perfect building material.
Is art restoration your physical or mental skill?
Oh, that is a mental skill. Does it need to be
Okay.
physical for all the roles? I thought
This
that
is
was the
this
last
is mental, so I was just making sure.
One. Oh, yeah. Okay, I rolled 13.
13
so
for
I can't
Franz.
use my physical, but
Not for this
I
one.
got
This
a
is
big-
mental.
yeah, man. Don't worry. I rolled a 9, and that's plus my mental, so that's like a big number. That's 15.
Big brain Keats finds a bucket. You both come with a pail hanging off of a cactus. I am so sorry about the squeaking, audience. We'll just have to live with it.
Dude, it's fine. That's just a mob. Don't worry about it. I'll get it later with my water bucket trick.
Those are
I
the
know all
vultures
that kinds of
constantly
tech.
circling overhead.
Is that your dog making those noises, or is your dog squeaking a toy?
It's my dog squeaking a toy, and so help me, he's a dachshund and a corgi, and they do not listen.
I'm just glad it isn't me.
Don't worry, gang. I stole it from him. Okay. Leo and Nora, you are up next.
All right. That is a 16 for Nora. Nora just kind of has this look where she's like scanning the area and finds what she's needing.
Incredible. And Leo.
I'm gonna burn one of my +1s to make this 6 + 4 into an 11 rather
That's
than a 10.
what they're there for. That's what the audience pays for, is your success. May as well
Yeah.
give it to them. So you both pass. You find a small container of water that you can use to reinforce your sand. Everyone finding their item, no problem. It now comes down to Zeke and Smokey.
All right.
Got this, Shaka Bra. Just remember, you're an alpha.
Let's go, Zeke!
I don't reckon my mental fortitude of fire is going to help here.
Probably not.
All right.
I rolled a 14.
14 for Zeke. All of Team Manura through no problem.
Math. 16.
Everyone is on equal footing, which brings us to the sandcastle building. So like I said, gang, this is going to be a collective roll. You're going to need to lock in as a team and cross the DV of 40 at the same time. So I'm just to make life easy for your game master. I'm going to have you do it one at a time, and we'll go from there. Okay. So
Are we
first
adding
thing-
anything to this roll?
This will be your physical. So we're going to do this at the
Thank God.
same time. I'm going to document the numbers as they come up. So Karis and Amber, you roll first.
12.
Okay.
So this is building the sandcastle.
Building the sandcastle.
So can I add
yes.
my crafting?
You can use crafting. Yes.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Also 12.
Also 12. Keats and Franz.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I'm a real crafter. I'm also gonna add my crafting to it. My Minecraft build's legendary. Let's just say no one ever destroys my base.
You do it, Keats.
Does
Oh,
anybody know
nein.
what this kid's talking about?
Oh. Es ist sehr kaputt. 9.
9.
Ja.
And then Keats.
Also a 9, but if I add that to like my crafting skills, my mental fortitude, that's like a real big number. That's like, what's the implicit? 15, brother!
Mental, it's a physical roll. What's your physical number?
Physical. My physical's 4, but if I'm adding crafting, that's 6.
So still 15.
Yeah!
Okay. Whew. Okay. Moving on to Leo and Nora.
What is the activity that we're doing again?
You are building a sandcastle.
Building a sandcastle.
Yeah, okay. Hunting doesn't really
Not
do
ideal.
anything with that.
Just imagine everything's cube shaped, bro. You got this!
Okay. So Nora is all about team building and crafting and has had to lead multiple of these team building things. She got a 6 plus a 6 plus a 2 for crafting. So that's 14.
Okay.
We've had to build it like, for synergy, I guess.
I got a 9.
A 9. Okay. Watching horror as your game master does math. Okay. Here's the situation, gang. Team Anura currently is at 36, and Team Honduras is currently sitting at 30. Did I do this right? This feels wrong. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Whip out the calculators at home. Remember, you can hire a professor to make sure that nobody knows you cheated on your speed run. Or that is,
Ask
you didn't cheat on your speed
ChatGPT.
run.
Call the number that
Nora, you said 14, right?
6 plus 6 plus 2 is
Yeah,
14.
Ja,
Yeah.
es ist.
Here's the situation, gang. Here's the actual. I knew my math was wrong. I dropped out of theater school, for the record. So I don't even have a degree. Both teams are currently sitting at an even 36.
Oh mein Gott.
So how we're going to handle this, instead of hitting a collective DV of 40,
Oh,
Zeke and Smokey, it's whoever rolls highest.
Oh no!
Oh my God, Smokey! Come on, Smokey!
Zeke,
Come on,
you-
Smokey!
Zeke, come on,
Yes.
Do it,
Zeke,
Zeke.
let's go.
Come on,
Zeke.
Zeke, you're the underdog, man. You can do this.
Oh, Croak, no joke.
Joke.
Oh,
Croak,
No joke.
no
This
joke.
is
Oh,
the nice
gross.
one I've ever seen in my entire career.
Grant, can I help from the bench? With some inspiration? Some
Were you a bard?
I love this. Sing a song from the bench,
Okay, so
please.
just to answer the question,
Hootin'.
the help mechanic in Castaway typically means you get involved and you donate part of your role to it. Since you're deliberately sitting this one out, Gilly, I'm gonna have to say no for this one.
all right, I'll take it. Gilly stands up and then thinks better of it and sits back down.
Oh my God.
It cuts away to someone's confessional, and then Gilly just got up and sat back down again. Don't really know what that was about, but
It's the
You knew I was
documentary
going to break his
retrospective of this
ankles.
whole
He
era.
sensed my vibe.
All right,
Gilly's-
Zeke and Smokey, what we got?
I rolled an 18.
Wow.
Because I cashed in one of my +1 bonuses, and I have crafting, and then I rolled a 12.
Good gravy.
Plus
Gonna
a
take
three.
a lot to
So-
beat that, Smokey.
Well, I know that, but I took a picture because
Never.
I rolled a max on my dice,
Never.
and that puts it at a big old fat 20.
What's your physical special skill?
6. No, 18. I also rolled 18. Never mind.
I was gonna
I
say,
can't
like,
do
unless
math.
I don't know how cooking would help here.
So right, I can't do math, but yeah,
It's
I rolled
okay.
Unless you're
math.
making glass in
So
a furnace, bro.
we
Gang,
tied
we are still tied.
Oh,
It's wild.
We have
Oh,
reviewed the
man.
footage NASCAR style. Both sandcastles finished at the same time.
There's
So
slow
here's-
motion shots of
Slow
Zeke
motion
and
shots.
Smokey, like sweat dripping off of our like forehead, like.
So here's how we're gonna handle this now. As a team, I will give you a moment to choose a representative. Those two people will go into a contested role with each other. No modifiers, no nothing. Current die against current die. Winner wins immunity.
That's nuts.
Listen,
That's
I didn't
really
think when I
nuts.
devised this challenge that 4 rolls would equal the fucking same number.
that's just how math works sometimes.
That's the math.
That's
there.
statistics, brother.
This is somehow Scrooge McDuck's fault. I can feel it. No, who's the duck that teaches you math? Ludwig.
All right,
That's a
who
lot of
wants to
ducks.
represent our team?
I'll tell you, as far as die goes, it's pretty much the same ballpark for most of you. That fervent typing you're hearing is everyone consulting in their private cache chat, as opposed to out loud.
Otherwise,
they're
we'd
all-
have crosstalk.
Well,
I
in the
actually don't know
meantime,
what's more interesting to watch. 2 groups of 4 people talking over each other, or no one talking and just typing. I'm not sure what's more or less interesting.
well, I'll tell you what, Jay, I'm the host. I'll fill the space. I'll
Hi,
say this.
Raiders! Welcome,
We have
Raiders!
Raiders in our chat.
Raiders in the
Thank you.
desert!
Help action needed. I hope you had a good stream and you killed the sun or whatever.
Zeke, you've carried us this far. I think that you should take us the rest of the way.
Okay.
Smokey, you're kind of like team dad right now. So like I really am feeling like your team dad energy. You're gonna feed
Right.
us like you always do, man.
Oh
I
yeah.
just-
You did
I
so
just
good. Just
don't-
take another chance.
I
Do it
just
again.
don't want to let you down.
You
I don't think you
couldn't.
will.
You couldn't.
All
We
right.
believe in you.
Exactly. Scorpion kiss.
Mwah, mwah.
Scorpions for team dad. Yeah, let's go, Smokey.
Scorpion for team
So
dad.
it's the same matchup here, Chet.
Same.
There's gonna be a moment like the
matchup.
camera's coming from like an over the shoulder angles. I take Zeke by the shoulders and
Look,
Uh-huh.
you might think you're an underdog, man, but there's an alpha inside you howling. I want you to go out there and I want you to see a world of griefers and noobs, and I want you to crush them. You got me, Chief?
I think I got you, Chief. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
good. That's good.
I'm gonna kiss him on the cheek, pat him on the shoulder. You got this.
Okay.
Got this.
Okay.
Going
Alpha.
for the back pats. You got this, massaging your shoulder.
I believe in you, Zeke.
Zeke, you're gonna fucking grill this guy.
Zeke,
You're gonna
no
fucking, you're
quitting.
gonna fucking toss him on the fucking grill. You're gonna flip him over a couple of times until he's all burning crisp, and then you're gonna throw him on the fucking ground. You're gonna step on his ashes. Zeke, you got this.
On his ashes.
Zeke, no
On
quit,
his
man.
fucking ashes.
Okay. Alpha ashes. All right. Okay, I got this.
Here we go. This is a contested roll. No modifier, no nothing. Just current die against current die. Highest number wins.
I rolled an 11.
I also got an 11.
What
You've
the
gotta be
fuck?
fucking kidding me.
What the fuck?
I also got an 11. I don't know if you can see it. There's the 11.
I have no choice but to trust you. I'm over here and you're over there. All right. Roll them again. We're going to keep going.
Jesus.
Please.
Stop
Do it,
rollies.
Zeke.
It'd be really funny
Please.
if Jay was fucking with me.
I'm not.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
Brother, that's just how, statistics are. I dropped out of college.
The
10.
RNG, man. The
10.
RNG.
RNG, brother.
A 10, please. Please, let a 10 be.
I swear to God, Jay.
Jay.
Jay, I swear to God.
Jay,
I
I
need
swear
to
to
know.
What is it?
It's another fucking 10. Can we stop rolling the same number? I think Jesus, the good Lord above, does not want either of us to win.
He can't help you here, Hail Satan.
Jay, we can't keep doing this. Jay, please.
And yet we must. And yet
All right,
we must.
maybe I roll first this time.
You
I
don't-
roll first this
you
time.
don't- you don't-
Or at least
Yeah.
I say my number first this time.
You
There
say
we
your
go.
number first this
We
time.
cut to a close-up of France, and he's just like, they just kept going at the sand over and over and over again, and I just don't understand. It
The
just
desert covered in sandcastles.
It was in such slow motion.
I got what is this number? I got another 10.
Okay.
I rolled an 8.
Oh.
After many sandcastles, Chet raises his hands in the air and says, Team Hadruris wins immunity. Hours and hours in the hot sun finding and building sandcastles.
No, and then there's a zoomed out shot of like a bajillion sandcastles
Yeah.
in this beach, desert, whatever.
It's like Muscle Beach out
And
here.
we're all like passed out in the sand, I think.
oh my god.
Amazingly, no one took a condition during this challenge because everyone was rolling very well. So, Team Hadruris, you are safe once again this week, and Team Anura will be heading back to the voting ceremony. And Team Hadruris, you are taking back with you a bushel of fresh fruit and vegetables that will stave off hunger for the next two challenges until the merge, basically. So,
Fruit.
so you have fruit, and if anyone chooses to eat said fruit or vegetable, they can attempt to resolve one of their conditions. So once again, we will say goodbye to Team Hadruris, give you time to chill out, talk about the art of making sandcastles and all that kind of fun stuff, and we will focus on our frogs first, yet again with Team Anura. So wave goodbye to the camera, Scorpions. Team Anura, back in a similar situation to the one you were in last time. We bring you back to your camp, still no supplies, and once again going to a voting ceremony. We're going to once again determine your order so that you can maneuver here in front of the camera to see what you're going to do to survive this week. So everyone roll your current die and we'll establish our initiative order.
I rolled a 1.
I also rolled a 1. Hi.
Fun. Karis, I saw fingers, but I was
It was
looking
7.
somewhere else.
It was
7.
a
Thank you. And then Zeke.
10.
10. Zeke, you're up first then. Zeke, we're going to bring you on to the confessional camera. Now, as our players know, and maybe the audience knows, just because the cameras turn off here at Castaway of the Desert doesn't mean the game stops. So, Zeke, this is your time to get the audience on your side, recount anything you'd like to reveal that happened during the previous week, and let us know what you're thinking heading into this voting ceremony. The camera is yours.
Man, I really thought I had it to like get us off the voting block, but I don't know, man. Smokey is just I don't want to think about it. I mean, it's a tough loss, but we'll make it through. But now we really just gotta like, I don't know who's gonna go, but I mean, I know Karis and Keats are pretty tight. Liam and I are pretty good, strong too, but we're just kind of like even straights here, so it could be any way. But with no food in camp right now, I don't know how we're gonna stay in good spirits if we don't like work together to get at least camp stuff situated. So I'm just a little disappointed and a little concerned all around.
There's plenty of things to be concerned about because, as you may recall, last week a dust storm blew through and took out your shelter. So you're literally working from ground zero here. No food, no water, no shelter. But there's still a game to play and still a game to win, and Zeke isn't doing too bad current die-wise. So your choices are survive, socialize, or look for secrets. And if anyone needs a friendly reminder or you're new this week, choosing survival means you can go out and look for food, water, supplies to build a shelter, or even heal a condition if you feel so inclined, or heal a teammate's condition. You can bring one person with you to do that to help. Speaking of hurting people, I just learned that we crossed the $400 threshold. So thank you to our audience. I now get to inflict random pain on one of my friends, my favorite thing to do. And this time it's, listening to the shadowy producers, that's Karis. So after being in the hot sun all day and cheering as hard as you could for your boys, you go down to a D8. You can take an exhausted condition. Now back to me explaining how the game works. Looking for secrets, we have hidden advantages in the desert for you, including an immunity skull, which can protect you from being voted off for 1 week. You're also allowed to bring one person to that. Or you can choose to socialize. If you feel like you're in a pretty good spot health-wise and secrets-wise, you can choose instead to talk to 2 people at once with full role play. Just strategize, talk shop. No dice rolls, no nothing. So, Zeke, what would you like to do this week?
I think I'm gonna do survival. I've been pretty successful in bringing the team back things we need, so why not stop doing that?
I think that is a wise move. Would you like to bring anybody with you?
I think today I'm gonna bring Keats with me.
Keith, you've been around.
Hey man,
I'm straight up not having a good time right now.
Yeah, man, I feel that. I know, another tough win, but hey, we gotta find like food or something. So do you want to come with me to like see if we can find more water or some food to bring back? That'd probably help out a little bit.
Yeah, my tummy kind of hurts. I really could like do with like an apple juice or something. So like, let's look around. I like a gamer sub. I think you could have grown the desert.
Right. Yeah. Right. All right. Let's let's head out.
Okay, 1 second. There's a lot of things happening
You're
to
fine.
me. Okie dokie. So we're going to proceed with looking for stuff you need to survive. Did I hear we're looking for food? What are we looking for here, Zeke?
I think I'm going to focus on food this time around.
We be hunting out here in the desert. So both of you can make a physical roll. If you have something that you feel can help you with hunting, you can go ahead and add that to your roll.
Could I maybe craft a like snare or something that we could use to maybe ensnare something?
Yeah, you can. We did that last week for someone.
Hell yeah.
Who can keep track of 10 people?
Listen.
It was Nora. I'm being told it was Nora with a lot of hand gestures.
I'll cash in my my second +1 that I had. So
Cool.
that'll be an 11 for me.
Sick. And then Keats, you can also make that physical roll.
I don't think you want me to make that physical roll, man.
Oh, but
Considering my
I
result.
do. Oh, but I do.
I rolled a 1 for a total of 6.
Sick. 6. Okay.
Can we
So you have
put
an
up-
11 and a 6. Pulling up my hunting chart. Okay. Keats, you are looking for something viable that you can eat. And you're not coming up with any big game, no birds, no rabbits, no snakes. You're turning over everything you can think of. And under a rock, you find a nice little bushel of bugs. They are
Oh, man.
edible. They are safe to eat. There's just bugs.
Look, no one ever said it was going to be easy to be the king. The king of Minecraft YouTubers. But sometimes, even kings take a fall.
And I'm just gonna cop up those bugs and take them back to camp.
Look, guys, we can make protein burgers out of this. I know, look, hear me out. This isn't great, but if we mush them up and we move them into patties, it kind of doesn't look like cockroaches.
So here's how the bugs work. You're going to this is kind of a hunting roll, kind of not. You're going to make a contested roll against bugs, and whatever number you get minus whatever number the bugs get, that's how many bugs you can collect.
Oh, great heavens. Oh, great heavens. Please.
And that is a message for Zeke, for the record. So Zeke, roll your current die.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Okay, 10. I rolled 10. I rolled 10 finally.
I also rolled a 10.
Okay.
Thank God! Thank you!
You can collect 8 bugs.
8 bugs.
Here's how 8
That's
bugs
like
work.
a lot of bugs.
These are kind of like Lion King size bugs. They're grubs, if you will. A bug can hold off hunger for one person for exactly 1 day. So you have 8 that you can spare, that you can cash in for yourself. You can spread them out to the team. It's not delicious. It's not a long-term solution, but you have 8 bugs.
Hey, Eli, can I do some homoerotic bullshit with you?
Of course. Yeah.
So, like, as we're gathering the bugs, I think we realize that there are too many to hold in our hands.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to take off my shirt and be like,
Bro, I think we had to start crafting. We've been mining too much. Would you mind carrying these bugs and like a shirt bag?
Your shirt bag?
Yeah. My sweat will just make sure it's all stronger.
I think Zeke in the back of their mind is like, what is it with taking people out in the desert who like to talk about their sweat? And he's like, right. And
Think about it, the electrolytes, the protein. This is pretty much like a protein shake if you think about it.
Okay. I never thought about it that way, but I can carry it. Yeah, I can carry it in your shirt bag. Thanks.
Knew I could count on you, bro. Gotcha. I'm gonna go get the rest of those bugs.
and I'm going to run on all fours and catch more bugs.
Right.
Beautiful.
Right.
And welcome back to camp. Gang, if you'll indulge me for a moment, we just learned that our very own Kendo got nominated at the NJ Web Fest. So round of applause for our pal Kendo, everybody. That's very exciting. I know we can make these announcements on stream very often.
No, thanks, guys. We were an early selection, so I did already make this announcement like months
Whatever,
ago.
I didn't get to.
I'm purely downplaying because I don't like the attention on me.
Fair enough. Let's go to Karis.
Thank you.
Karis, welcome to the confessional camera. So we're in the same predicament as last week. There is a vote coming up. There's a week behind you that may or may not have had conversations happen. So we want to know where Karis's head is at. What's your gameplay move? How do you move forward in the vote? Tell the audience what's on your mind.
I'm feeling a little bit less confident. I mean, you've got the boys, they've all bonded, and then there's me, and we all know that moms are always severely underestimated. That's why I'm here, and I feel like if I get eliminated now, I'll never really get the chance to show the people everything that we can do. But I'm a little bit disappointed about how that last challenge went. Zeke gave it his all. I don't trust that Smokey guy. I don't trust him. That's neither here nor there. All I can do is keep showing my team that I'm here for them and we can push through together with teamwork. And hopefully they feel the same way.
Hopefully they do. That's completely up to what happens here next, Karis. Reject to survive, look for secrets, or socialize.
Survive.
Survive. What are we looking for here today for survival?
I'm gonna give building a shelter another shot. And I'm gonna ask Leo if they would like to join me.
Good call. Leo, you're invited to shelter build. If and you want to join, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's build the shelter.
So I've already done this once, and I feel like I can improve on that. I feel like I didn't dig the holes enough deeper, and I didn't find enough banana leaves for shade. Those are things I'm really going to focus on this time. I think that the holes were a good idea. I think that the stones were a good idea. Any extra ideas?
I mean, I did like the original structure. It sounds like you have already thought about the improvements you want to make on that. So really, I'm just here to help execute your vision. So
Awesome.
tell me what to do and we'll get it done.
Well, you're taller than me, so I'll do the base work and you put the banana leaves on top.
All right. Let's go, team.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. You're both going to make me a physical roll to see if we can rebuild this shelter.
All right. Can I use my hunting skill to be able to tell the direction that the wind tends to be blowing so I can make sure we're more fortified in those areas so that we don't have another they get blown away kind of deal?
Sure, why not? I'm feeling frisky.
You're so kind to me, Grant. You're so kind.
I rolled max on my D8 and I'm going to add my crafting. So that'll give me a 14.
I got a
Beautiful.
6 plus 6 plus 2, so a 14 as well.
Beautiful. Well above the DV to clear building a shelter. It's back. It's stronger than ever. This is a well-structured, well-built shelter, team. Well done.
While we build, can we talk?
Of course.
So, Leo, what brought you to Survivor?
Oh, that's a fun story, actually. So like I'm a project manager for my e-commerce business that I'm like kind of working on and stuff. And my partners were like, "Hey, you're not doing enough for like the house and stuff." And like they felt like I was like too like into the business aspect of it, and I was like too into like ideating on like new merch and like new ways to like try to turn all of these things that I had into something like profitable. And they were basically like, I'm out of touch and like I'm not really like meeting their needs. And so like I was like, heard chefs, I'm gonna go and like I wanted to do something that was gonna help me like hone in and like lock in and like be able to like, you know, think about like the people around me and like the community around me and like work together with them like towards a common goal. And I felt like what better way to do that than like hands-on experience like this. Plus, you know, if I win, I can take something home for all of them. So like it felt like, you know, I want to prove myself and I want to like improve.
Wow, I bet that they're all watching at home thrilled about this because you're absolutely meeting all of our needs and showing the leadership that we need.
Oh no, I appreciate that. I'm just trying to make sure things keep moving, but it's like people like you and like Keats were like the heart of it, you know, that like, you know, we're 2 things down now and it would be like really easy to just get like really like fixated on like losing and like the heat and
No, we're
like
not
being
going to do
fucking
that.
yeah,
We're not going to do that.
Yeah, no.
They're going to
So
bring back food. We're going to get a good night's rest because we've got shelter now. And it's going to be a tough elimination, but I think we're going to make the right choices.
I guess we'll find out. That's going to bring me to you, Leo. We'll bring you over to the confessional camera. Same deal. A week of plotting behind you, a vote coming up. What would Leo like to reveal to the folks at home?
Okay, it's been some hard fucking days, and like, goddamn, like my team just keeps fucking dropping the ball, and like, I feel like I'm in a good position with like most of them, so I don't necessarily feel like I'm in danger, but also like someone's got to fucking go, and right now it's just figuring out like who that is, right? Um, fuck, Zeke, fuck.
Strong emotions from Leo in the confessional cam. Some emotions will have to bleep for the audience at home. Now we bring you to your camp, Leo, which is survive, look for secrets, or socialize.
God, I'm exhausted right now. It's hot. We haven't like had a good chance to like get some like good food, and I just helped build this thing. Is there a chance I can just like chill out for a bit and
Sure.
like and try to do something about my exhausted condition?
Yeah, absolutely. We consider that surviving. You can try and so get some needed rest to try and resolve your exhausted condition. To clear a condition here with your D8, I'm now definitely not looking at a table that was given to me by the very kind folks. We are looking for you to clear a DV of 10 to heal a condition.
Okay. Okay. So do I it's just a flat roll, is it
It
not?
is your physical.
Oh, it's my physical.
It's your
Okay.
physical.
Whew. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, flat roll, you wouldn't be able to clear that.
Yeah, no, exactly. Okay, cool. Okay, 5 plus 6, that's 11.
Just make it. Tell me about Zeke's Leo's chill time.
I think it's like right after. Can I bring someone with me while I do this?
Bring one person for survive. Anyone you want to rap with?
I want to rap with Zeke real quick.
Cool. Zeke, you're invited to chill with Leo. You and your 8 bugs.
Yeah,
I've got a mouthful of bug parts.
yeah, I'm over there like, yeah. So they like took off their shirt and made it into a bag, and said the sweat was for the protein shake. I guess we're gonna make with these.
What?
The protein. I guess the protein shake. I don't know. A lot of applications is to sweat in everything we do here. Are you doing all right? Are you feeling okay?
I'm fucking tired, man. It's hot. It is what it is, you know. I'm just fuck. we really that it just sucks to lose, you know.
Yeah, man. I'm really sorry. I was going so hard, but I don't know what Smokey's on another level.
There's something about that fucking Smokey, man. Something about that. Fuck.
I bet I could figure it out.
I just feel like, you know, as long as he's over there, it's going to be hard for us, you know?
Yeah.
If
I mean, I wish there was a way we could just like shake up the other team without like, you know, they seem really tight knit, but I bet there's some way to like stow some doubt in there, you know?
There's gotta be. Maybe. No.
No. You got a mindset. You're like a project manager, right? So you see like all kinds of perspectives. What do you got?
I mean, depending on what the next challenge is, depending on how physical it gets, maybe if somebody were going the same time as Smokey, we could, I don't know, something could happen, you know. Maybe what happens if Smokey gets injured, you know? Is he that fucking good? If takes a fall or something like that.
I mean, crazy things happen in this game all the time. Look at me. I slipped off that beam just so easily into that coal pit.
Right. Well, what if there's something maybe a bit more dangerous? What if there's I don't know. I'm just saying we need to start looking for avenues.
Yeah, it's really figuring out what he's all about. Because sometimes, yeah, physical, but psyche too.
Yeah. Maybe there's maybe he's got a weak spot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Any heartwarming grill guy has something behind those grills. I know it.
Yeah.
We'll find it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Smokey beat you out there, but you did your best. And just real firm hand on your shoulder.
I'm sorry, what was that last part?
Oh, just a real firm hand on your shoulder,
yeah.
and then bringing you in and bro hug.
You're really strong. Yeah, hell yeah.
And then
So sorry, we had a lot of donations. And I was messaging people like crazy. Okay, we're moving on to our final campfire, camp person, camp scene. Keats, you are invited to the confessional cam, and same as your previous campmates here, you can recount what's happened in the last week, talk about your current strategy. You're heading into a vote yet again. Where is Keats's head at heading into this camp scene?
Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time right now. We were alphas. We were out there, but Smokey's the alpha of the alpha. I gotta respect that, dude. Normally in Minecraft, I'd 1v1 him, but this isn't Bed Wars. And I respect my crafting ability. I'm confident in my abilities. Being a drag king, I can do makeup whenever. I know how to do Minecraft strategies, but man, something's up with this team. And I think maybe there's a faker among these alphas of ours.
And Keats is on the case, it sounds like. So, Keats, the floor is yours to do with what you would like. You may survive, socialize, or look for secrets.
Bro, I'm gonna go look around for food and water, because apparently gamer subs don't grow in the desert, so I guess we need water.
Water would be important to stave off dehydration. Would you have to bring
and I need it for my bug shakes, bro.
How many bugs do you put in a bug shake? Who are you bringing for water hunting?
Well, the only babe who's smoking enough to make me sweat, Karis.
Karis, you've been invited to go water hunting.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely go water hunting with you. Wait, let's start bringing it in for a mom hug.
Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Camera over her shoulder, and it's just a little bit of misty-eyed, pouty lip.
All right, we're gonna get this water.
We're gonna get this water so hard. Yeah, we're gonna do it great.
So hard.
Yeah, Karis. Yeah.
All right, let's go get wet.
Let's go get I love Castaway so very much. All right, let's roll to get wet. Both of you make a mental roll for me. We're looking for potable water. The better you roll, the better your water source.
And I have foraging. Does that count for water?
It does count for water. You can use foraging.
Straight up going into this raw, man.
$13.
Okay. And then Keats.
I was muted when I said that. 11.
13 and 11. So we're going to defer to Karis. Karis, you are looking around here and you find a rather supple looking cactus. You can find one that you can identify as one that would have the juice in it, the kind that could stave off dehydration for 1 week if you
Yeah.
can get the water out of it.
I actually know exactly how to get the water out of it. I've done this before. So what we're going to do, Keats, is we're going to dig like a trench around the bottom of the cactus to reach its base. And then once we're in there, we're going to kind of slice through until we reach the center, and that should give us clean, safe water to drink.
You're like really smart, like a professor.
I think so too, but people just look at me and go, "Oh, mom." But no, yeah, I can get cactus water.
Dude, I love moms. Like, moms are really important and like they're really good to look at.
Keats. Thank you.
I'm just saying what I mean, man. I mean, gal.
This is going to be an interesting week in the Endura camp. I need you both to make a physical roll for me to see if we can get the water out of that cactus.
Please don't be one of the haunted cactuses that Grant mentioned. Please, 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 please.
That's up to your roll.
9?
11.
11 just makes it. Just makes it with an 11.
Shit.
You are able to pry water out of the cactus. It will stave off dehydration for 1 week. So no dehydrated conditions for Anura this time at least.
We did it, Keats.
Can I like have another hug? Because like I think I was really strong and I lifted all the water.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, I tell you. And while I hate to end a beautiful moment, that is it for the Anura camp scene. We will see you next. We will see you very soon. We'll see you soon for your vote. Everyone wave bye, my little frogs. Now, Team Anura, you can still scheme and whatnot behind the scenes here, but let's bring back Team Hadruris. Howdy, Scorpions. Another win in the bank. Your shelter still upright. Food won in the challenge. The only thing with the desert is water is a finite resource, so you might need to get that at some point. But you're sitting kind of nice as of right now. So we're going to go ahead and begin your camp scene. Everyone roll your current die for me and let me know what number we get for the initiative order. We got 8 for Smokey. We got 6 for Gilly. Yeah, 6. Okay, cool.
3 hier. Ja.
3 for Franz. 10 for Nora. 7 for Amber. Who am I missing? That's nobody. Great. Fantastic. I love when all the numbers are different. A nice change of pace for this week. So, Nora, you were up first for the confessional cam. Just in case you were doing other shit during the last scene. Confessional cam, you can recount what happened during the course of the last week and share your thoughts heading into this part of the camp scene. You're safe. No vote. Everything is sunny in the Honduras camp. What is on Nora's mind?
Yeah, no, these folks are kind of cool. I really am not looking forward to the whole mixing up of stuff later. Like, that is very bad in my books. Smokey, really awesome. We got like freaking Gilly. Okay, can we talk about Gilly real quick? Like, Gilly with their whole heart was like, I'm gonna sit out on this one. Like, that is that not the whole spirit of like what this is? Like, I could feel Gilly's spirit coming and helping us with it. Maybe I've been in the mountains too long. I don't know. Appalachia's weird like that. But the whole crew, we came together. But I mean, can we Smokey's got our backs. And I just really want to kind of get closer to them and make sure that like I know how to build a fire, but no one handles fire like Smokey. Seriously, it's in the name.
It's in the name.
It's in the
Who
name.
better for the job? So, with food secured thanks to your reward and shelter secured, you also have the options to survive, look for secrets, and socialize. What would Nora like to do?
Okay, so hear me out. All right. Hear me out. Last time I did a lot of the helping and surviving stuff. I know I'm kind of helpful. I know I'm useful in a lot of capacities. I think I might look for some secrets on this one. Like, I feel like they would understand me taking a little bit of a break. I did go out and look for water last time. I think looking for some secrets would be kind of my vibe.
What a vibe to have. There are still secrets to find out in the desert after all.
Yeah.
Would you like to bring anybody with you?
Gilly.
Gilly, you've been invited.
Absolutely.
You've been invited to go scour the desert to help Nora with something.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do whatever you need.
Absolutely. Like Nora throws her arm across Gilly's shoulders, is like, hey, I get it. You're scared. The world is a scary place. I
Mhm.
mean, where I'm from, it's scary with more trees and like snakes and bears and like spiders and all sorts of stuff. And I'm not saying there's not that stuff out here,
Yeah.
but I really think that like if we're here together, we can figure it out. Let's go look for stuff. Let's go and see what's out here.
Oh, thank you. I've never been invited anywhere before.
What? That's wild. I would invite you everywhere. Look, there's an open mic in my hometown in Asheville. It's really great. There's like 5 open mics on the same night, but
Wow.
like you pick the one you go to and it's just like it's the same as ever. Come on. And just like drags Gilly out
Oh, okay.
into the desert.
Let's go out into the desert and see what we can find, Nora and Gilly. You're going to make me a mental roll because you're looking for a secret. The higher you roll, the better the secret.
That's both of us. And can I use foraging for it as well?
You can use foraging, yes, and it is both of you.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. 10.
Okay.
I rolled an 18, which is the highest
Holy
I can
crap.
18, the highest number you
highest I
can
can do.
get without a skill. Gilly, you're going to find something tied onto the top of a cactus. You
no.
see a piece of parchment wrapped up in twine sitting neatly at the top of a cactus. You will need to pass a physical roll to get it.
Nora,
Yeah. What's up, Gilly?
look.
Looking. Okay.
There's
Oh,
something up there.
Check that out. Hey, you want me to give you a boost?
I could give you a boost. I'm a little afraid of touching the cactus, if I'm being honest. I mean, I deal with a little bit of cactus in my work, but I'm a tiny bit afraid of this one. It's much bigger.
Okay. All right. Great. Boosting. Let's go. And she's gonna get boosted.
For boosting, it'll be physical rolling here for you.
For
So
me or for
both of you, one for pushing, one for grabbing.
pushing and grabbing. We love it.
I'm going to use my skill, Grant, if you'll allow it. Stunt person lineage.
Will
do a good lift here.
Yes.
Oh, great.
I got a 15.
I got another 18.
Beautiful.
Holy
No
crap.
problems whatsoever. No one gets hurt.
Team
No
Gilly.
cactuses were hurt in the making of this advantage finding. Gilly, you were able to grab the parchment, and if you open it, you will learn that you now have access to a block a vote advantage. Gilly, at any point, at any future voting ceremony, if there is someone's vote you want to negate, you can now do so. Once this expires after there are 5 people left in the game, so you can use it at any point up until the final 4.
Oh God, Nora, this is a lot of power. What do I do with it?
You look, and she's grabbing your hands and just looking you deep in the eyes, very uncomfortably as well.
Very
Um,
uncomfortable.
Incredibly. Yeah, it's okay. No, this is good. This means that if you think someone is out to get you and is going to vote against you, you can vote against them. It undoes them. It's an undo button, but for votes.
Okay, it's kind of like when I play Sorry with Grandma, and when I make a bad roll, and she says undo, and I get to roll it again. It's kind of like that.
Exactly that, and she's so confused.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You've
Why are you
got
being
this.
so nice to me?
Hey, because listen, I've seen a lot of middle schoolers come through the wilderness before, and you are not a middle schooler,
No, I'm
but
25 years old.
25. Hey, listen, some of us are late bloomers, and that's so real. But I think that you've got such a chance here. I think you're an underdog, and I'm always rooting for an underdog. And
Oh.
yeah, and hey, like, look, the rest of this cactus, we can like use the water and stuff from it. So you're
Okay.
also helping that.
Yeah, I was gonna look for water for everyone since I didn't do anything today.
No, you hey, listen, you did so much. I feel it. Like, and just again, claps him extra hard on the shoulder. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. No, it's good. It's good. This is like brotherhood. This is fellowship. This is everything here. We've
Okay.
got this. Yeah.
I think when Nora claps Gilly on the back, even though Gilly winces in pain and shies away, surprisingly rigid frame.
Oh shit.
That's
Oh god.
strong.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Man. Oh, Gilly, how big's one of those lizards you were talking about? Shit.
Oh, they're not big. They're pretty small, actually.
Okay. Oh.
As you
damn.
chat about lizards in the desert, hate to derail this, but we have other people to go. It's just going to bring me to Smokey. Smokey, you are brought over to the confessional cam. A week of conversations behind you, no voting ceremony ahead of you. What is on Smokey's mind? What would you like the audience to know?
So the camera shot is an empty setup. And Smokey walks into frame and like plops down on the dirt. Probably like leaned up against like a big old log that production put in here to like set the scene or whatever. And there's just a couple seconds of silence as Smokey sits there. And finally he says, "Man, that was one hard challenge. I I was sweating out the old wazoo. Sure, I was confident to be put up by my team, but man, that Zeke gave this old man a run for his money. But, do you smell that?" And he looks directly into the camera. "Do you smell that? There's the sweet, sweet smell of victory nonetheless, marinated in sweat and some hard damn work." I don't envy them frogs, though. Going to vote somebody out again? Oof, that's rough. But hey, I'm here to be a team player. They all see Smokey, the camp cook, team dad, the provider. So I let them. I am here to feed my people, keep them warm, keep them happy, but I am going to keep making sure they know how valuable I am. Ugh. I told myself I'd be playing with honor and integrity. And I will, mostly. But after what I sacrificed to win America's Next Top Griller, you know, that one show that ended after like 3 seasons or whatever, it doesn't matter. I will do anything to win this and claim back what I gave up. Stay tuned, folks. This old fire's just getting hot.
Tuned we shall stay. We bring you to your camp scene, Smokey. Again, your options are surviving, looking for secrets, or socializing.
Above table, I know we were talking in our team chat. Gilly's gonna get water, and we're set on shelter and food.
True.
Great.
Yeah.
Then I would just like to socialize, I think.
Perfect.
Sit around the campfire. I'm gonna get that roaring and grill up some watermelon. I know you can grill watermelon. That's a thing. So I'm gonna grill up some watermelon for everybody.
yeah, sure. Why not? You are able to socialize, so you can invite 2 people to just chat.
Great. I'll who haven't I talked to much? I'll take Amber. Let's do Amber and Gilly.
All right, Amber and Gilly, you are invited to hang out with Smokey around the campfire, grilling watermelons.
All
Grilled
right, so
watermelon's
you're
delicious.
just gonna put them on, and you watch how it sizzles there.
Uh-huh.
You want to just get it just so until you got that nice grill marks on there, and then you can flip it on over, and it actually tastes pretty good. It's a little weird, but where I come from, this is a good specialty right here.
Your name is literally Smokey, so I'm gonna trust you on this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know much about anything else, but I sure can grill.
Warm
Amber?
watermelon scares me a little, but it's okay.
This is kind of cool. Amber and Smokey, you both are kind of like both deal with food.
Oh,
And you're both on the
yeah.
same tribe.
Yeah, you bake,
Yeah.
don't you?
I do, yeah. Not much of a griller, but
Well, I'm not
there's
much
an
of a
oven
baker.
around. Listen, what you do is quite literally magic. So
I can grill a cake, but
that is
Oh,
a way you can make a cake. That is true.
oh really?
Yeah. You just have to
Dang.
leave it there for a minute, but it happens.
Just a minute? That's quite fast.
If the
Amber,
fire's strong enough, yes.
my grandma makes a lot of baked goods. And I
Oh.
always have them for breakfast,
Same.
or a snack.
Mhm.
Can you tell us about one baked good from back home? Just like bring me home a little bit.
Are you feeling homesick, my boy?
Very much so.
I'm also feeling a little homesick. Currently, I miss a really good strawberry shortcake. My personal favorite out of all the cakes. No competition there. It's the way in which you can get a nice little spongy, either white or yellow cake, and you get some marinated strawberries. You can either have them sit in some like sugar, or you can do sugar and a little bit of alcohol. Let them sit, let them marinate for a few hours. And the really big key for it is to get some really delicious vanilla whipped cream.
Dang, that
And
sounds
Wow.
good.
yeah, you chill your bowl in the fridge for about 30 minutes before you whip it. That way you get stiff peaks pretty fast. And then you're able to just serve it all up. And it's absolutely delicious. And I miss it. I know we're out in the desert and there's no access to any of that right now. But
Well,
Maybe
there's a
sounds
little bit.
maybe
fantastic.
that'll be some reward or something. And we
Maybe.
had talks about
Maybe.
building us an oven here, so maybe we
That
can
was a conversation we had.
Hey, Amber, I've been meaning to ask you because Gilly and I talked, but why are you here? Why are you on the show?
This
What made you
has
come here?
been a lifelong dream of mine. I've
To
watched.
come on the show where you might die?
Okay, all right. I didn't realize death was on the table. Okay.
You didn't watch last season?
No, I
Did you
didn't.
not read the consent forms that we all signed? The
Listen,
gajillion legal papers,
I signed on for the island.
which also had
And
death on the table. Did you not watch that season?
Oh.
no, I didn't. There was
Ah.
a disaster at my last bakery, and I had to help out with that.
Oh
So I wasn't
no.
able to tune in. And so little did I know that there was death on the table. And now here I am. But it's okay, I think.
How are you managing all that? That's got to be stressful.
Oh, for sure. It's very stressful. I'm honestly really glad that we're such a solid team. Otherwise, I would probably have dug myself a ditch and just sat in it for a bit
Why?
because
Why?
that's stressful. I don't want to die. If I can just hide away in a hole, that'd be
Well, if you
better for
vote it
me.
out, they're not going to take you out back and shoot you like a dog, will they?
I hope not. I don't think they have in seasons past, but I don't know. Death is on the table now, so who knows?
You know
think
what?
that just means that the challenges are harder and that they ain't gonna medevac you or whatever.
I think hiding in a hole is perfectly fine. I think that Gila monsters hide in a hole for pretty much most of the year, except
Oh,
for
do
like
they
3
really?
times that they come out and eat. And then they store a bunch of food and energy in their tails. Like 20% of their body mass is their tail, and they store a bunch of food and fats in it. And then they come out only like 3 times, and they're pretty antisocial. They like hide in the cave for most
You
of the
take
year.
care of Gila monsters, right, Gilly?
Just one.
Just one? That's really
Yes.
cool.
Smokey like taps his like gigantic beer belly and he's like, yeah, I store all my stuff in here too. Woke up before coming on the show. I figured I'd go hungry slower with all the built up fat or whatever.
That's really smart. That's really
Smart,
smart.
smart.
I know
With
one thing. I
spinach
know
on
about
the
meat, and that's about it. I know about meat, and I take care of my kids. That's about it.
Yes. Baby back Brian, right?
Yes, that's that. Then there's one of them. Yeah,
Such a fantastic name.
Cam, Kayla, and baby back Brian. I love them.
Gonna grab the camera here from y'all as you talk about Gila monsters and kids
eat
and bakery fires
Rolled watermelon.
and rolled watermelon and grilled watermelon as we take us over to Amber's turn on the confessional camera. So a week has gone by. Your team is safe again. Another challenge win under your belt. Amber, what should the good folks know about your game?
Whew. Wow. I am honestly kind of relieved that we made it through the challenge. I didn't have any doubts in my team, but searching for things in the sand was pretty stressful. But luckily we made it through, and Smokey's great at making sandcastles apparently. So here we are now.
A bizarre show we've created here where building sandcastles is an important survival tool. Amber, the same options are open for you. You may survive, look for secrets, or socialize.
Well, we're pretty set on most stuff, and I'm at a D10, so I would like to survive and see if I can heal my condition.
Cool. That's a good use of your survival time, I think. Would you like to invite anyone to take care of that condition? What is your condition? What did I give you? Exhausted? Exhausted.
I think you gave me exhaustion or heat something. I don't
Yeah.
quite remember.
Heat
Something
exhaustion.
stupid.
There, that's both
Here,
of them.
there we
Both.
go. Combine them both. Perfect.
Yeah. So how would you like to resolve that condition, and would you like help?
I think I would like to just resolve this condition by myself. I had a really good socialization little period with Smokey and Gilly, and I think I would just like to hang out for a bit and try to see if I can calm down from my heat exhaustion.
Beautiful. So we're looking to get out of the sun, try and get something in us to feel cooler, some mental exercises. Make me a physical roll.
Oh boy. Okay.
And just so you know, with a D10, we are looking for you to clear a DV of 12.
Okay, let's see. Nope, I don't. I got a 6.
You are just as exhausted as you were before all of this. Walk me
Hot out
through
here.
Amber's mental space as they try and get over this and just can't.
Ooh, I am not built for this dry heat. I think I sit down in a more cooler spot on our little campground. I sit crisscross applesauce. I close my eyes and I try to do some breathing exercises. But my goodness, I am totally not built for this kind of heat. I'm built for the heat of a bunch of ovens in a room, but not quite this, as the sun is beating down on me at all times. I think we just got water again. And so I think it's just that sort of thing, and maybe a little bit of a creep in the back of my mind that death is absolutely real here. So I think it's just a combination of a lot of things that I'm not quite able to calm down and cool down. And in fact, I just get a little anxious.
Death sure is real out here. No new conditions for failing to resolve one. That's the good news. But you stay at a D10. And we move on over to Gilly. Gilly, you are now on the confessional camera. You had a lovely chat with Smokey and Amber. You've won a challenge again, and you've had another week where you didn't die in the desert. What would Gilly like the audience to know?
I'm starting to understand this a little more. And I'm thinking maybe everyone's in on a big practical joke on me, because this has happened back home before where everyone pretends to be really nice. And then bingo, bango, you're on Castaway. And they've applied you as a joke, and now you're here. And I think maybe that's what's happening right now, because everyone's being so cool and nice. And I don't trust it.
And why would you trust it? All right, Gilly, same options are open for you. I believe I heard it mentioned that you were going to be the water boy this week. Is that still your plan, or do you have something else in mind?
Yes, I'm going to find water. I didn't do much for the tribe today except for stand up at the bench that one time.
But what a great stand it was. Anyone you bring in with you to look for water?
Franz,
Franz, you're up, home slice.
Yeah, hello. Hello, mein Freund. How are you doing?
I'm good. I really want to get this water for everyone today. And you were so good with your hands when we built the shelter. Can you help me? I found some water in this cactus, maybe. And I think maybe you
gut.
might be able to help me.
Well, then let's go. Show me the way. And we can go?
Thank you so much. I
Yeah,
really
of course.
appreciate your kindness.
Yeah, Gilly, tell me about your grandmother.
My what?
Your grandmother.
Oh, grandma.
Yeah.
She's my dad's mom.
Yeah, what is she like? Are you close?
We're very close. I live with her. We are roommates. We have
that is
our own
nice, yeah.
rooms, but we live together. And she supports me while I do my
Emotionally, I
volunteer.
assume, yeah?
What?
Emotionally, I assume, yeah?
Yeah, a lot of that, but also financially, which is why I really need. Actually, now that I'm here, I really do need to win. Actually,
yeah. Well, you'll just have to try, and we will all compete. It will be good. I'm sure you won't die.
Okay, yeah, me too. Anyway, I think I saw a cactus this way.
Yeah, take us there.
Let's see if we can get that cactus. Roll a what is it, mental for me?
Yeah.
Ooh. Do I know the DV for this or no?
11.
Okay. I'm going to use a +1 to meet the DV.
Okay.
11.
That's an 11. Of course, the higher you clear, the better the water source. What did you get, Franz?
Would we say the art restoration counts here as my...
Maybe not for this one.
Then I rolled a 5.
Okay. Gilly, you are just able to locate something here that will be able to stave off dehydration. But here's the thing with a low threshold clear. The water you find is in a cactus. The water that is available in this cactus might not be able to take care of everyone. You might just have enough water here to handle dehydration for yourself and Franz. So you have two choices. Settle for this cactus, or you can risk it, push yourself, and see if you can find a better water source.
Pushing myself inflicts a condition automatically, right?
Rephrasing here. You can attempt to roll again, but rolling under the DV will lead to a condition.
I gotta do this, Franz, for the team. I think that I haven't done anything today. I think I really need to find some water. Can we try another one?
Ja, wir können Sie helfen. Let's do this, yeah?
Okay.
All right, we're going to try again. So just so you know the stakes, if you roll higher, better water source. If you roll lower, no water source, take a condition. The condition won't be automatic this time for this particular water roll. This is just a new little fun mechanic I wrote because it's the desert out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is mental?
Mental, yes.
Yeah, mit my +1, I can get 11 mit the +1.
Okay.
Gilly has a skill called Caution is Key.
Sure.
I'm being very careful here with these cactuses. Okay. Okay, 15.
You find a much better water source. You don't even need a cactus this time because you find a water deposit. Random storms common in the desert, sometimes some pools into a small little port of water, and this will be enough rainwater to transport back and keep the camp hydrated for this week.
Ah,
oh my God,
you
we
have
did
the sharp eyes like the lasers, yeah?
Oh, laser eyes. Thank you. And you
Well
helped
done.
me. I wouldn't have come out by myself, so thank you for coming with me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's put the water back, yeah?
Okay.
Which will bring me to your turn. Franz, you are now back in front of the cameras. A week of strategizing behind you. No vote this week. You are safe once again, and the whole team managed to get all the supplies you need. So what would you like the folks at home to know about Franz's game?
Yeah, you know, the game is just an interesting thing. It's much like working at the Met, you know. It is full of danger, but it is important to make good friends who have lots of resources.
Just like at the Met.
Exactly. You understand, yeah. Like being in New York on the Upper West Side, you just have to scrounge and scrape and murder the others who get in your way. And here it is exactly the same.
Remember, folks, vote for Zoran. Anyway, let's move on. Let's take you to the camp scene. Food secured thanks to your reward. Water secured thanks to Gilly. Shelter built. Didn't happen. Anything bad happened to it last week. So would you have to survive, look for secrets, or socialize?
Oh, there are so many options. I think this time I would like to look for secrets. Yeah.
Sure, we'll see if there's anything left out there for you to find. Would you have to bring anybody?
You know, I haven't had a good chance to really have a conversation with Nora yet, so I'm going to invite her along.
Nora, you were invited by Franz to go secret hunting.
Yeah. Hello, Nora.
Yeah.
How are you today?
I'm great. It's hot. No shade. Kind of stinks, but hey, we're surviving. Isn't that the name of the game?
Yeah. How are you feeling about the proximity to death?
There's a lot of things that can kill you in the world. It would be not the best to die right now, but I figure, on television, like if you had to choose, I don't know. No, but hey, so how can I help you? What's up? What are we doing?
I thought it would be fun to take a little promenade in the desert and maybe look and see what we can find, yeah?
Promenade, yeah, that sounds so deserty. Let's do it. Yeah, let's go.
Yes, let's look about and see what we can find.
Yeah, let's see.
An activity promenading. So we're going to have you roll your mental, and we're going to see if there's any secret to be found out here. So many have been found in the Honduras camp. Are there any left to find?
I got this Wolf.
Okay.
A 12.
I got a 6 plus a 4 plus a 2, so that's 12 as well.
2 12s and a desert dog. We look and we look around in the desert. We promenade, we chat, we look under every nook and cranny we can think of, but you come up empty-handed.
There's a lot of art galleries in Western North Carolina, man. Like, there's a lot of art galleries in Asheville. You'd really like it there.
I have heard of this town, the Asheville. Tell me about it.
Asheville. So, like, if you like hanging out, being in the woods, but going to like a place where the craft beer is $20, then Asheville's the place for you.
I'm in Manhattan. That's like half price for me. It's fine. However, I don't love the woods so much, all the trees and the dirt and the pine needles.
Yeah, no, the art is very like artsy. It doesn't make sense, which means it's good art, is from my understanding.
Taste, what is it, right? Yeah?
Right, yeah, no, it's good times. Yeah.
And it is nice to know there is an art town I'm allowed in. Good.
Yeah, Red State, tidy place. It's out there. It's on top of a mountain. Can't go wrong.
Lovely.
Yeah.
How quaint.
Very quaint. That's the word I'd use. Lots of trees, lots of wildlife.
As you discuss the quaintness of Asheville, North Carolina, a town I think God built, you find nothing as far as secrets go. All you get out of this conversation is a lovely chat.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, I see a lot of sand. Do you see anything other than sand?
There is the sand, the rocks, and then all of the the cactuses, yeah? The
spiky
plants, yeah. You can't always find a thing, but it is important to build these relationships, isn't it?
I think so. I mean, I think that you seem like, I feel like we've really connected in this time.
Yeah, I should hope so. I mean, we are stuck here in this death trap, just waiting for the sun to destroy us.
What made you want to come here? Just curious.
Well, I just wanted to be able to make a little bit of a name for myself so that I could go back into Chicago.
Wait, you can't go to the city of Chicago?
Yes. No, yes.
Oh. Well, I came here because I thought that like me leading like wilderness camps in the woods would help, but there's no woods. I didn't sign up for the right season.
Not a lot of shade. I don't know if there is a season here with shade, yeah?
Well, sometimes like on that island, there's trees, and I know
Oh.
trees, but
Oh, yeah,
like
there was
this
the
is-
island. Yeah, that does make sense. And they put us here in this arid, death-filled chasm.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go find some shade. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go back to the hut
Your
and have some of that
canvases?
grilled
Great,
watermelon. Yeah.
great work. Yeah. Canvas tents, love it.
Which will bring me to evening in the Honduras camp. Let's see how the weather holds up for y'all this week, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it
why not?
on.
Oh
my
no.
dice be spinning. Another calm evening for Team Honduras as the D10 loves you guys for some reason, rolling only a 2.
I don't trust it.
The shelter stands,
Get a hurricane in
rewards
the
in
desert
hand.
next
I know
time.
it seems
secrets
oddly
found.
peaceful here tonight.
You know, I
We're
second
getting-
guess the joy of being here. Yeah. I
A
mean,
meteorite.
I feel like there's like a cut to Smokey coming back from like taking the shit or whatever, and he's commenting on how nice the weather is. That's peak comedy right there.
Lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
Folks, that will bring us to the halfway point of our game here tonight. We're going to take a quick 10-minute break, give everyone a chance to stretch the old bones out, and we'll be back with Team Anura's vote and maybe even another challenge, I guess. We'll see. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Toodaloo, everybody. Welcome back to Castaway the Desert. We open on an Old West style saloon. We see 4 forlorn contestants waiting at the bar and a now hatless Chet Cheddar standing in front of the bar. Your torches lit behind you. You brought them in with you. And Chet looks at the 4 of you and says, well, here we are again, Team Manura, your second loss in as many challenges. With another vote here in front of you, I'm going to just ask you a few quick questions about this. Leo, is the second vote harder or easier than the first vote?
This shit don't get easier, chat. It never gets easier because every single elimination is another friend, someone who you've been out here surviving with, someone you've starved with, gotten heat exhaustion with. It never gets easier.
That's true. We hear it every year. The vote is always the most difficult part of it. So, Karis, how do you even approach this vote, knowing you're now going to be down 2 players to Hadurus' 5?
I think if I stick with the people who I can trust, who haven't shown that they're going to betray me and ruin what we've built together, then I think we've still got a shot.
Keats, how important is trust right now? Do you have trust in the alliances you've built to this point, or is there something else that's more important right now?
I gotta be real, man. Like, I got diagnosed with like ADHDs. I don't know what that means, but like, people say that I'm too blunt, and I made someone really upset tonight. But like, I'm doing it to protect them. You know, they don't know an alpha till he stands up for his pack.
Zeke, it sounds like there are machinations happening on your team. I'm going to ask you, what's most important right now, trust or team build?
I mean, trust is important, but we're already down like 2 people, and with everything that seems to be going so surprisingly well for Team Honduras on the other end for some reason, it keeps landing us here. So as much as trust can get us far, so does making sure that we have like the most effective people on the team who are doing their part to make sure that we're still going.
Well, I guess we'll see what the team has deemed most valuable going forward. Team Anora, it is time for you to send me your votes. You will DM me in a direct message. You will give me the name of the character you are voting for. This one did not take a lot of time as they came in a flurry. Okay. The votes are in. If there is anyone who has an immunity skull or a secret advantage and they'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. So be it. I will now read the votes. First vote, Karis. Second vote, Keats. It's 1 vote Keats, 1 vote Karis. Third vote, Keats. 2 votes Keats and 1 vote for Karis. 1 vote remaining. Fourth vote, and the second person eliminated from Castaway the Desert, Keats. That is 3. That is a majority, my friend. Your time has come to an end on Castaway the Desert. This is your moment, Keats Forge Jerry. Your final moment in front of your team, in front of Chet, in front of the cameras. What do you do or say as you exit?
Look, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really understand this game. I just came on here because I thought it would get me subscribers. And by the way, I love you, cranky crew. I tried my best. Karis, call me. I tried to protect you. Leo, I hope your polycool lets you move back in. And, a little guy, Zeke, let the alpha out. All right, everyone, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell button, and Forge Jerry will be back on your screen next time. And I'm going to walk out backwards and hit my head on the door frame.
And we bid farewell to Keats. Abby, thank you so much for bringing this character to our show, for participating on the desert. We're going to be sad to see you go. There's going to be a weird YouTuber-shaped hole in our cast going forward. But for those who fell in love with you here during this series, where can we find more of you?
Yeah, hey, I'm Abby. I'm your local Dinan Latin nerd. You can catch me most places on the internet at Nova Abby, where I'm doing cultural consultations. I'm doing sensitivity readings, but more importantly, I am doing games with amazing folks like the ones you see on screen. So if you want to check out more of me, you can find me on the award-winning Dino Crisis, my first ever GM'd live stream. I'm going to talk about it. It's really fun. There's dinosaurs. I feed a man to a T-Rex in the first episode. Treat yourself. And more importantly, check out these people's episodes. This is a multi-award-winning cast you got here. People were paid to look at these people and say, good job. Check them out. Peace and love. Hagone.
Farewell, my friend. We will fade your image into oblivion. It's like I can still hear her. So we bid farewell to Keats. We return to the Anura camp. You will have a moment before the weather roll to talk about the votes and talk about what's coming up next before your next challenge.
That really sucked, guys.
Yeah.
That sucked. We can't lose another one.
We can't do that
can't
again.
lose
We
another
can't do that again. We gotta figure this out.
I think what we've done here is proven that through travesties we can come out closer and stronger. And they don't have that. They haven't faced issues together. It's been smooth sailing for them. So we know what it's like.
The calm weather the Hadruris team enjoyed slowly makes its way to the Anura camp. Cold at night, but you built a shelter. You can stay warm. For now, the desert has chosen to stop beating the shit out of you. Which will bring us to the next morning, a new challenge on the horizon. We open with Team Hadruris. We can bring them back onto the screen. Team Hadruris, still at full strength for the most part, is waiting for the new Anura team. While you are waiting, you notice a distinct lack of obstacles or objects or things buried in the sand. It's kind of like you were just let out into the desert, devoid of anything. It's hard to glean what this week's challenge is. And as you attempt to glean, you see 3 figures come over the hills of the desert, and you hear Chet Cheddar say, "You are getting your first look at the new Anura team Keats voted off at the last voting ceremony."
Oh shit, they got rid of the kid.
Wow.
But he was so charming.
I know. It was like
He kept going on about that one game. I think one of my kids plays it. Minecraft.
Yeah,
something.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cubes
The
game,
youths
yeah?
love it.
Mhm.
Cubes game, yeah.
I thought nothing bad ever happened to alphas.
Well, clearly he wasn't an alpha. He just pretended to be fun. But he was cute and sweet. Like,
When you say alpha, are you talking like the wolf?
It's wolf stuff. Don't
Wolf
look it up.
stuff?
Do not Google this one.
Don't open that can of
don't
worms.
Google it.
Okay,
Don't do it.
I'm not
Mom.
gonna look it up. You're so lucky I don't have my phone out here because anytime I don't know anything, I Google it.
This is one you want to forget.
Mhm.
Okay.
You want to forget this one.
Mhm.
All right.
You heard it here first at Game Master Monday, folks. Don't Google wolf stuff.
Google it
Yeah.
or not. It's fine.
I don't
Don't
know
do
what the
it.
hell
You
that
live your
is.
life, but I can't endorse it. So we bring on Team Anura, and you see Chet Cheddar kind of walk up with his hands in his pockets, and he goes, "We have a very simple challenge here for you this week, gang." And he snaps his fingers, and a sweaty intern with a tank top and short shorts, not for any kind of like fashion statement or personal reason, it's just that hot out here, brings out 6 tables. And then on each table, a small glass is placed on each one. And then a tall, cool, full to the brim glass of ice water is poured into each one. You hear the ice clink against the glass. You feel your tongue start to dry up with anticipation of water that's actually cold and doesn't have bits of sand floating in it and didn't require cutting a cactus to get into. Just regular ass fucking water. And he says, we're going to do a twist on a Castaway classic. This is last person standing. But instead of having you climb a tree or cling to a pole or have splinters dig into your feet, I'm simply going to ask the 6 of you to stand in front of this glass of water. And all you have to do is have the mental fortitude to not drink it.
Huh.
You're going to stand in the hot sun here at high noon. He looks at his watch. Current temperature is at about 108 and climbing. No shade, no breeze, just hot. Eventually, that glass of water will start looking better and better. And if you cave and drink it, then you will be eliminated from this challenge.
Sheesh.
The team with the most people left standing at the end will, of course, win immunity and be safe from the vote. But if you are on the losing team, the person who is eliminated last will win individual immunity and will be safe from your vote. What this means mechanically for you, players, very simple. You're going to make a composure roll, a mental fortitude check. If you have composure, that's the only skill I'm looking for an advantage with. If you clear the DV, which will go up every round, you won't take a condition. If you don't clear the DV, you will take a condition. But here's the thing. Getting a condition doesn't mean you lose. You decide when your character has had enough. How many conditions are you willing to take if it means you can win immunity is the question you're going to ask yourself. Am I willing to risk death if it means my team can win, or if I even have the slightest chance of avoiding that vote? So there is no roll condition to lose. It is just between you and your own body for this one. With that being said, Team Hadruris, you have 2 extra players. Gilly sat out of the last challenge, so he cannot sit out of this one. Who are we going to nominate to sit out this week?
Hey, folks, I would really like to sit out of this one.
Gilly, you cannot.
I know, Chet.
Chet, I got a question.
I have an answer.
With that whole immunity, whatever, if the 2 people who sit out have no chance at winning immunity for themselves, is that correct?
That is correct. The trade-off here is if you sit out, you definitely won't get dehydrated. The only trade-off there is you also won't win individual immunity. That shot will be gone.
Hey, team,
You will be
wouldn't
how
it,
safe.
would it make sense for Smokey to sit out because you're the strongest on our team and we might need you for the next thing? This thing is very not physical. So maybe we might need you for the next
That's
very
fair.
physical thing.
Smokey has
that
also
does
been
make
carrying
sense.
us.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. I want to keep us strong. But I also would rather risk dehydration on myself rather than want to use.
That is kind, but it might make sense for you to be saved for another challenge that is more critical for us.
All right. All right. All right. And he will turn around because I think we've huddled again. Turn
Mhm.
back to Chet. I will be one of the sit outs here. And then we turn back around.
All right.
We need 2.
Yeah, we need another.
Right.
I feel like I have a strong mental fortitude, but I don't have composure. So I feel like I could stay in, but I'm open to not if other people would wish to.
I'm comfortable staying in.
Yeah, I have decent mental fortitude. Nothing. I'm not the most composed, I would say. So I could sit out on this one if it just makes it easier for everybody else. I'm more with the physical aspect.
And what about you, Amber?
Yeah, I'm comfortable staying in. I have pretty good mental fortitude, and I can stay composed under stressful stuff. So.
Okay, then Nora, maybe you sit out then.
Yeah, Smokey and I are gonna
All
hang out over here. Sounds good.
Stay
And we get
hydrated.
to talk. We haven't talked much, and so we're gonna
And just
already be
high-fives-
talking on the way
just
to the
clean
sit-out.
high five, Smokey, on
Oh,
the way
yeah.
over to the bench.
All right, guys. Scorpion kiss. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are
So
ready, chat.
our competitors are on Team Nora, Karis, Leo, and Zeke. On Team Hadruis, Amber, Franz, and Gilly. So this is real simple, folks. I'm going to tell you what the number is. You'll make a mental roll. If you beat it, you don't take a condition. If you don't, you do take a condition. Before you make your roll, you tell me if you are still in or if you are out. That way there is no seeing that you failed and deciding, oh, just kidding, I didn't want to do this after all. So it'll be before you make the roll. So that's current die plus mental. If you have the composure skill checked, you can use that as your skill. So let's begin. On your marks, get set, roll. The first, yes, Leo.
Can I use my campfire skill?
Elaborate.
And I'm thinking that my time around fires and my time, I've learned to focus in on the heat and like meditating on the feeling of being in and around heat, that it's like helped me be more tolerant of that.
You know what? Sure.
Let's
Sure.
fucking go!
Anyone else have to make a weird pitch for their
Yeah,
mental
I
stat?
actually would. My art restoration skill. Now, listen, I know this sounds like a stretch, but the amount
Yeah.
of mental fortitude it takes to be able to paint over another painting for 36 hours straight and not mess it up completely again
Everyone putting their
is
intense
definitely a
focus.
requirement for my skill set. Yeah.
And, you know, if campfire works, then sure.
Mhm.
You're channeling the focus art restoration takes. Why not?
I'm channeling specifically my connection with heat. Specifically, it's
Yeah.
not to say.
Yeah, and
What
I
if
am
the art world
2
is not
minutes ago.
heat?
and I am
Only
calling
if you have composure. Grant,
Grant,
now.
also, never mind.
Also, art
let's put up
history.
this art restoring. Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
I'll turn them off. I'll take them all back.
No.
I have composure, I'll just say.
Well, great. Amber's following the rules. Okay, let's get this started. The first DV to clear is 8. You need a DV of 8 to stay cool under pressure. Just give me a thumbs up if you're rolling for a DV of 8. I didn't think anybody would be scared of that number. Go ahead and make your mental rolls.
14.
14
14, yeah.
10.
clears it.
13.
Both
11.
of those clear.
Got an 8.
Gilly just makes it. That was cool water looking good. Now I know what you're thinking. Now this cool water is cool right now, but we're sitting in 100+ degree temperatures and it's only getting hotter. What are we going to do? Just let the water boil? Of course not. For this round, we're bringing out an even taller, even frostier glass of iced water. It's going to be continuously increased and replaced as we go along. What do
Infinite
you
ice
take
water
me
hack.
for? An amateur? If you look to the side, you see Chet Cheddar sitting under an umbrella with a nice, cool, tall pitcher of ice water just for himself. We're making a new mental roll. We're looking at DV9 to clear this time.
I
Gas
breastfed
beans and
all of my
waffles.
kids at once. Do you know how thirsty that makes you? This is nothing.
12.
I've got this in a bags. 18.
18. Give me a thumbs up if you cleared your DV. Let's keep this simple. Perfect. No problems with the DV9. The water still isn't tempting. Hey, Amber, what would it take for you to cave and drink this water out of curiosity?
You know, it'd have to start with speaking to me, I think. I got an 18.
I guess we'll see if we can make this water talk. Let's go up another DV here. A DV10 is what we're looking for. Would anyone like to quit yet?
9.
Right.
11.
11. Was that 9 as in no? Okay, yes, it wasn't. Okay, great. Gilly clears. Amber clears.
14.
Karis clears. Zeke clears. Beautiful. Ain't no problems here in the desert. Everything is cool and good. But we'll see if that changes when I bump it up to DV11. We're seeing rolls already. No quitters yet.
Can we use our bonuses for this?
Yes, if you have one that applies. Oh, your
No,
plus
like
ones?
our
Yes.
like plus ones.
Yes, the
Okay.
plus ones apply to any roll for any reason.
Okay.
But of course, once you use one, it goes away.
Yeah.
I just eked
so-
by mitten 11.
For Ekin. Karis
Same.
ekes.
14 again.
Gilly ekes. 14 for Amber. Leo clears. Zeke clears. No one has taken a condition yet. A little bit different from last season's last man standing competition. But let's see how we feel about a DV of 12.
Yes.
12.
12.
14.
15.
Everyone clears again. Look at that. It only gets harder. Hey, Leo, what's your secret to staying calm up there?
My secret? Meditation. Just thinking about the fire. I am the fire.
This would be a good time for me to let you know as this number goes up. You may at some point start hearing numbers and think, I don't have any way to clear that even with my bonus. So I want you to know that when that happens, you have to hit your highest possible number. Let's move on up to the next one. We're looking to clear a DV of 13.
Oh, yeah. 17.
I see a clear for Franz.
Yeah.
Clear for Amber.
Cool as cucumbers.
Gilly. Leo did not clear it. So Leo goes down to a D8. Karis, you did not clear it. Karis goes down to a D6. How we doing, Zeke? Zeke's still hanging in there.
Hanging in there, barely.
Alright.
That was a 13 today. This one.
It is gonna get
I'm getting
tough.
concerned.
So we're going to a DV 14. Anyone willing to bow out just yet?
9.
You know what? I think I really want my teammates to have a better chance to get that immunity. So I'm gonna leave it to you guys, and I'm gonna go sit on the bench.
Karis, you may enjoy a tall glass of ice water. Let's see, you ran it through 6 rounds. Yeah, it's a huge glass at this point. Make a quick physical roll for me.
My D6, like just a straight one.
Yeah, your current dice plus physical.
9.
Well, you won't have to drink water at camp, but you don't cure any of your dehydrated conditions that you've picked up. So we're moving on. Any other people want to drop out yet?
9.
We're fighting. Okay, DV is 14.
14. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Oof, the Hajuris team is just continuing on. Zeke made it again. Leo down to a D6.
Oof.
Gilly, what's your secret for keeping calm up there? Why haven't you caved yet?
Huh? Oh gosh, I really wish you hadn't said anything to me. Now I lost my concentration.
Just trying to make good TV, man. All right, Leo down to a D6. We're moving up to a DV. 15 is the number to clear. Leo, I believe this means you have to hit. It was a roll of 6 on the die to move forward. Are you still in?
I'm still in.
Oh gosh.
Leo.
Please.
Here we go.
Warum?
Gilby takes a condition. Amber makes it.
Zeke's barely hanging in there.
Zeke's on there. Zeke's doing it.
Crying.
How we doing, Leo?
Oh,
Leo is down to a D4. The dehydration getting worse and worse as time goes on. Gilly, you're down to a D10. Amber, you're still at a D10. The only one still holding on to their full die are Zeke and Franz. The DV is 16 now. Same rules apply. If you can't hit 16, you got to hit a crit. Are we all still rolling? Does anyone wish to drop out?
nein.
Got
Ich
it.
gehe.
Leo, you're still in?
I'm still in.
Leo. Know your limits, Leo.
No. Sir, I really think you should drink some water. You look like you're about to die.
I don't have any other choice but to win.
Leo.
Oh no.
Real. All right, the DV is 16. Leo, you have to roll a 4.
No.
That rolled
Same.
inside of my ring, so it was technically cocked.
Okay.
I used a +1 to make it.
Okay.
No, Leo!
No.
Oh no!
Leo.
Leo at a D4. If you take one more condition, not even if, you made the choice. You stand there, the moisture comes out of your body, nothing left to give. The punishing sun beating down on you all day, the evening taking its toll on you. You collapse onto the desert floor. A medic checks your pulse to find nothing there.
Leo.
Oh Gott. Schade.
Like dead.
Now, folks, as I've been saying, death is not the end on Castaway. Kendo, Leo is still with us, very literally, in spirit. Kendo, you may add 3 D6s to your dice pool. You are now a ghost. At any time during this competition, Leo may choose to roll one of these D6s to add to or take away from another player's roll. Once you spend the third die, your memory will fade from the desert. Chet puts his hands in the air and says, "That is enough. The competition has ended. There will be no vote tonight. Leo has been eliminated from the competition."
Phrasing on that guy.
Damn.
That's kind of
Stunning.
intense. Eliminated by death. Shit.
Which means, with our third player eliminated, you 7, with no vote tonight, are now merged.
Oh.
Folks, you will be returning to the Hadruris camp. Karis and Zeke, you are safe this week due to the elimination of our third player. Your teams are now merged, and going forward, you are in the individual portion of the game.
Wow.
Now, that being said, I still have a reward to give, and they unfurl a not unfurl, excuse me. You see off in the distance, a wooden shelter has been built, And he points
Ooh.
directly at it and says, over there in the distance, we have built a shower.
A shower.
A shower. What this will allow you to do is get the gunk and the grime off of you, heal a condition with a nice, refreshing shower. Now, I'm bringing this up because Zeke, Amber, Franz, and Gilly, should you so choose, you can still compete to win this shower for the remaining members of your team.
Everyone on the team gets to use it?
Everyone on the team would get to use it. So this will be the final pre-merge reward. We will continue to play until one team is out of the competition.
I'm more of a bath guy, but does our team need this? I'll look at the remaining teammates. Do we want this?
Yeah, it
Wait.
would be good.
Above table,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
confused. So you just said that there's a shower, but so we've merged, but we haven't?
Yeah,
Or-
that was my fault. there's still a reward to win. So I'm removing the
Okay.
immunity aspect of it.
Okay.
Essentially, what's going to happen here, the order of operations is we'll complete the game. Winning team gets to take a shower. After that's
I
done,
see.
you're all merged, and we'll treat it as if it's on that phase
I see.
starting next week.
So Leo fucking died,
Leo died.
but there's but Zeke and Karis are still in, or
Karis dropped out, so it's just
Okay.
Zeke left. So it's Zeke versus the world right now.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So
So
Zeke either gets the shower for themselves,
Zeke will
Or-
either win a shower for them and Karis, or Hadruris will all get a shower.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Back in
Let us-
character.
Gilly
Well-
and Franz. Come on, Scorpion kisses, man. There's
Sir?
a shower on the line.
Mr. Zeke, sir, I don't know anything
Do it
about
for
you.
Leo, Zeke. Do it
Don't
for
die,
Leo.
please. Please don't do this and die. I
Zeke
have
is
to
the
stay
most
in it
alive
'cause
out of
my
all of
team-
you.
It'll be okay. I appreciate your concern, Gilly, but I'll try a little bit more.
Oh no.
Just a little bit.
The challenge continues. Oh, excuse me. I get to hurt somebody. So we have crossed over.
Okay.
Listen, a lot is happening right now.
You're so excited about this, Grant.
Yeah, you want to know
You're
why I'm so
so
excited? Because it
excited.
means we've raised $500 for the ACLU, baby.
Yeah!
That's why I get to
Great
hurt
dude.
somebody. Now, let me just consult with the shadowy producers because there's a lot of tags in my inbox. Okay, the random condition. Oh my god. The random condition goes to Karis.
You're fucking kidding me.
I
Oh.
play it again. So you were down to a D4, Karis.
Ouch.
The desert's mean this year. Okay, the DV is 16. Zeke is still in. Amber is still in. Gilly's still in. Franz is still in. Does anyone want to drop from a DV of 16?
9.
9. Okay, here we go. Showers
I'm
on
going
the
to add a
line.
D6 to Zeke.
A D6 has been added to Zeke's roll already.
Yeah. That's hold on. That's math I gotta do now.
I'm going to use my +1 to make it to a 16.
Amber makes it. Gilly
Same.
makes it.
I use a
rolled a-
+1.
I got a 24.
Zeke very makes it. Didn't even
Zeke's
need the
chilling up
D6 roll.
there.
What if
All
I
right.
had-
Leo is down to 2 D6s for the rest of the campaign. Okay, everyone makes it. We're going to DV 17. Anyone want to quit yet?
9.
The shower's looking real good right now. We're literally fighting for Karis's life right now.
So Grant, if I'm on a D10 and my modifier is 6, I have to roll a 10. Otherwise I fail.
Yep, exactly right.
I don't know about this, y'all.
Yeah,
Gilly,
no,
how
no,
strong are
take
you
a
looking
test.
at?
I'll do it.
Sure.
Sure.
Staying in,
Don't hurt
Gilly?
yourself, son.
I'll stay in.
Okay, looks like Zeke didn't make that one, so Zeke's down to a D10.
Oh no.
Gilly and Franz both taking a hit. You're both
Yeah.
down to D8s, and Amber's down to a D8.
Oh.
Okay. The DV is now at an 18. Given all your current dies, you cannot hit an 18. So from this point forward, the only way to advance in this challenge is to hit the highest number on your die. Zeke, that's a 10. Amber, Gilly, Franz, that's an 8. Leo is pointing at me.
I'm just waiting to give Zeke my other D6.
Oh my God. Okay. So before we all roll, is anybody out yet?
Wir können nicht, meine Freundin. No, don't hurt yourselves for this. It is worse if we lose and take the shower than if we just leave.
I'm okay.
So we can stop now?
No, I'm
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
No, I'm okay. I'm gonna keep going.
Gilly,
Zeke's
come
still
over
in.
here.
Come on, y'all. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Gilly fucking pours the water all over his face.
Gilly is out.
He's out.
Oh yeah, I guzzle that glass.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just suckle on those ice cubes.
All of Team Hadruris has given up the reward. Reward goes to Team Anura. Zeke and Karis, you are gonna have the luxury of a time away from this horrible nightmare. You'll get a nice, cool, refreshing shower. You will both recover 1 condition. So Karis, you're back to a D6. Zeke will be back to a D12.
Karis is gonna just like sit in the corner of the shower and cry.
Beautiful. Let me set the scene here for you, Karis. For the time being, Team Hadruris, we're gonna see you back at camp. We're gonna bid adieu to you for now. We will see you next week. For the time being, everyone say goodbye to your favorite scorpions. They don't get a shower this time around. They're gonna keep stinking. Zeke and Karis, you are led by production to a nice private location. There are 2 showers built for you, completely wooden, like nothing under the like no way for production to see your feet, your parts, whatever. It's completely secluded, no cameras here. This is a time for you and you alone to talk to each other through the shower or at this little makeshift little rest area they give you, or just have time to yourself. Karis, since you started the scene here, I'm gonna hand the ball over to you. Floor is both of yours.
I'm just gonna sit like on the shower floor with my back against the door and talk to Zeke, and just like he literally died. Like no one batted an eye. I don't think any of the other team even gasped, and he's dead. And what, we're just supposed to be okay with that?
I don't think we're supposed to be okay with it, but like, why would Leo do that?
He has like 17 partners at home. We're gonna be like devastated when they see this.
Listen, we can spend all this time crying over Leo, and I don't want to say like that's not the thing to do, but we have a little bit of a bigger problem, which is like when we go back to the camp, we're gonna be like 2 to like all of them, and it's gonna be easy for them to just whack us out. What if I
stick together?
We do have to stick together. What if I told you that I might have a way to break up the entire Honduras team in one go?
I'm gonna like push the door open. We're now like in one joint shower. You have a what?
What if I told you that I might have a way that we could break up the entire Honduras team now that we're all together in one space?
Okay, yes.
Listen, I don't want to tell you how, but I might know that one player on that team might have in the past paid their way to succeed at a show that they were competing on prior.
All right, let's do it, Zeke.
Okay. Yeah. We'll talk more about it, but let's figure that out.
And just like that, we're back in it.
Just like that, we're back in it. Gee, I wonder what that means. I guess we'll find out next week on Castaway the Desert. Everyone, thank you for your donations. Thank you to our players. Kendo, thank you for being here, literally in spirit. We'll talk about what this means for you being on stream once the stream concludes. But folks, most importantly, thank you all tonight. After all, this show is nothing without you watching it and without you donating. And we have so far raised $505 for the ACLU. And them boys have been busy, let me tell you. Every dollar helps that organization. But maybe you were just donating to the ACLU, not for altruistic purposes. You want that chainmail dice bag. You want the cool dice that come with the chainmail dice bag. So I'm going to consult with our shadowy producers here in the back, and we're going to see who wins the prizes. Beautiful. Our first winner of a dice bag and a dice set. Again, our dice bag from Junk Mail, you know better as Becky, the inaugural winner of Castaway the Island. That goes to the user known as Yes Anderson. Congratulations, Yes. Reach out to one of our producers, either GN Burb or Shadow Sylvia, in the chat with your shipping information. We'll get those to you. They're going to come in separate packages, so just keep that in mind. Our second winner here tonight is Melody. Congratulations, my friend. You have also won yourself a bag and a set of dice. Bring the Hajuras folks back on camera so we can have everyone wave to all you beautiful donors. We will be back here on Castaway the Desert for week 3. The game is different. We're merged now. It's an individual game. Zeke is up to something, and the Scorpions are kissing. We'll see who manages to make it through the first episode of the merge. Thank you again to Abby and Kendo for playing with us here this week. We'll miss you dearly. You're in our hearts. As for the rest of y'all, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.